Welcome everyone once again to the Blue Stand. We're here for the Chelsea Wimbledon League Cup second round at Stamford Bridge tomorrow, 8 o'clock kickoff, or is it 7:45? I have to make sure. Anyway, it's the first time for I don't know. I can't remember the last time we had to play a second round League Cup. Usually we're in the third round, but because we finished 12th last season, we start the League Cup this year in the second round against AFC Wimbledon, who are in the second league, League Two. It's they have a big story. I'll never forget the game we played them. We played them in the semi-final in 1997 when we won the FA Cup after that long wait. That's the last game I can really remember. We played that in the semi-final at Highbury and we won 3-0. Let me just put some pictures of that. Sorry. Yeah. You just got to load some old photos from that 1997 FA Cups. That FA Cup massive game. That semi-final, we won 3-0. Here we are, Zola. He got one goal. Mark Hughes got the other two. I'm just going through a few, brings you memories. Yeah. Yeah, Wimbledon, in those days they were a hard team to beat. But we had a great team, and it was meant to be for us to go and win that FA Cup that year after the 1970, the first win in our history. Yeah, it was a great game. Di Matteo here, Dennis Wise there. Yeah, just reminding you people of some memories here. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so it's an important game, and like I'm gonna go. This is Poch during his press conference today. Yeah, so let's go straight to Poch's press conference. Hear what he had to say again. Let me just put it up. 1 second. Sorry, wait. Hold on. Here we are. Yeah, 1 second, people. We're just getting it on. 1 second. Here we are.
I don't know, to be honest. Last few days we are so focused in trying to recover the players and to be focusing in the game that we are going to play tomorrow for the Carabao Cup against Wimbledon. I know very well that the club is working really hard to try to finish our business. It's still a few days. Something can happen, yes, maybe yes, but at the moment only working and trying to, the club delivering what we want, but there's still nothing to communicate at the moment.
Is it a case, though, that there'll be more outgoings than incomings? We understand almost Lucha is being finalised, but also Callum Hudson and Doy's future. Is that any closer to a resolution?
That is not. I am not involved in these situations. I am focused on the team. That is the club that they are working between the club and the player. But in that case, I am not involved in the situation. I cannot tell nothing because nothing changed at the moment. No one communicated that it was finished some situation. And for sure, when something will be done, will the club communicate to you. But at the moment, nothing changed the situation.
There's just a couple more I want to ask you about. Marco Correa, there's suggestions that he might go on loan. Manchester United has shown some interest. If he was to leave, would that leave you short in that position, do you think?
But I cannot talk about supposition and rumors. I cannot talk about rumors. I think nothing, at the moment, nothing changed. He's, for tomorrow, he's going to be able to play. And yes, at the moment, the club didn't inform to me nothing about this situation.
But he's one that you'd like to keep, potentially, Kukurea?
All the players that are on the squad is a player that is in our plan. And then it's like always I was telling you, it's about situations, players and club and players, and then it's decision. But at the moment, all the players that are on the squad are in our plan. Even if in that case didn't play at the moment, but we need 22, 23 players on the squad.
And the last one, Chalobah, same situation with him.
This injury is not going to play tomorrow. Same situation. All the decisions, I think were made before they start the pre-season, and then things can happen, like in the case that Kepa or different player. But I think in and out, after it's a convenience of the club and the player, and that is obviously we are open to listen people and what they want. But always it's about 50-50. The situation that is about the player and the club.
Move on a little bit, talking about something you've talked about earlier, injuries. Badiashile and Broja, they're back out on the grass, have been for a while. Are they quite close now to being involved again? Maybe tomorrow?
For tomorrow? Badiashile and Broja? No.
Weekend, maybe?
I don't believe. No.
So
we need to wait until after the international break and we'll see.
Mudryk as well, is he closer?
Maybe he's closer than Broja and Chile, but still we need to assess day by day.
And just in terms of this match and this tournament that you're going to be in, no Europe for Chelsea this season. Does that mean that domestic cups take on an even greater significance for you in terms of your
all the competition are important for Chelsea. It's true that the circumstances are not the best in that moment because we have many injuries and we need to deal after with the Saturday game against Nottingham Forest. We are going to try to put the best team to be sure that we are going to perform in the way that we want. But of course, we have some players that we need to avoid the risk and we need to give some rest. Yes, that is why I was telling before, we were so focused in trying to assess and analyze all the individual player to try to take the best decision for tomorrow. We need to be competitive and at the same time we need to put the best team that we can.
Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
Hi.
Why did clubs leave everything to the last week of the transfer window? Would it not be easier if you all did your business on the first week and then once the season started, we wouldn't have to ask you questions and we wouldn't be losing players or bringing in new players?
Why? We're still doing business.
No, but why? It goes right down to the last week and the last day.
Yeah, but when you see behind, I think the club is doing a fantastic job about business. That was the plan before we arrived, because when they showed, I explain again, the plan was a plan to do a lot of business and maybe to change the project and to create different projects, and that is why the club is working so hard to deliver it, but never easy. Is to do everything in 1 month or in 2 months. I think for me the club is doing a fantastic job in terms of doing business, but like us, but different team also, different club. Until to the end, we trying to do things to improve the squad in the way that we believe that we can improve the squad.
Well, I'll rephrase the question a little bit.
Okay.
Is the transfer window, is 3 months long enough, or should it just be how we used to have it?
I think so. It's long enough because more we are crazy. With few days more, we become crazy also because I think it's too long. It's too long the transfer window, but it's about. It's a strange thing happening in this club. It looks like someone is in behind here.
That's what you're trying to get at.
It's unbelievable. It's not me, eh? It's you. Oh my goodness. Someone done. Oh my goodness. No, I think it's okay for a club like now Chelsea in the process that we are in the moment and all the circumstances. I think it's helping 3 months. The transfer, we open the transfer for different clubs that maybe are working in a different way or they are in different level or different process. I think it's crazy, but I think it's helping us to try to to do what we want to do. And I'm not going to complain. Maybe in the next few years, maybe I will complain more. But at the moment, I think to have time is always good.
I don't know what you've done to Raheem Sterling, but he looks a completely different player already this season than last season here. Is he back to form? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll cut it off. So you can just come on, hit the link, and you can come on. Everyone comes on when they want to. Okay, just to let you know. If you can hear me, I'll text you. I'll put the message up. Just come on, yeah. Let's carry on with Poch's press conference. A second.
I think I'm going to repeat. He deserves the credit because when he scored and ran and worked for the team, I think it's only if he want what the player want to do. Only what we are doing is to create a platform for all the players to find the best, to feel comfortable. All the question that we can find solution for them and situation that maybe they cannot fix on the past is we are able always to discuss, to talk, and to give our opinion. But I think all the player, when the player like him performing the way that he's performing in the last games, to find the responsible is inside of him, and he deserves the credit.
And finally, tomorrow, how difficult is it to prepare a team for a game whereby you have everything to lose? Wimbledon come here to a cup final. If they're going to beat you 6-0, they don't really care. But
to be honest, we are not thinking in this way. We're thinking to start with 11 players that can perform in the way that we want and be right in our and avoid risk because we have many injuries and the squad is not big at the moment. We're going to use 4 or 5 young guys through the academy, 17-year-old, 16-year-old. But that is, Chelsea always was produce good talent, young kids, and now it's a good opportunity because it's not because it's our philosophy at the moment. I need to clarify because I cannot be populist and hypocrite. It's not because it's our philosophy. It's because we need young guys to bring to the first team because we have some players that can play tomorrow. But yes, with the time, I think should be good to create the possibility for the young guys. Like part of the project is to to produce player for the first team, because the academy and all the coaches there working so hard, and I think in a club like Chelsea always is good to have players from the academy that can translate the identity or to show the identity of the club.
Last
You're welcome.
and then finish your side.
Kai.
You just said that the squad is not big enough.
Now, for this game, yes.
Yeah.
That is why we are going to bring some young guys from the academy. Yes.
I wanted to find out from you if in the case, because you said you don't know the team is working, if you don't sign anyone by the transfer window when it shuts on Friday, will you be satisfied with the squad you've got?
Yes, I am happy. I am really happy with the squad that we got at the moment so far. If we had some that maybe can improve, the position, of course, welcome. If not, I am happy to be like how we are now.
Okay. Final question. Simon Johnson. Just a quick one. So, is it too early for Petrovic to make his debut, or are you thinking Sanchez needs another game to?
No, he's going to play Sanchez. No, I can confirm that he's going to play Sanchez, because we still don't know. We don't have the confirmation if Joshua can be available or not, because still we need the confirmation of the Premier League, no? Of the federation.
Yeah.
We still not. We don't know.
Hi, Aso, can you hear me?
For different clubs that maybe.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. I hear you now, loud and clear. Good. Did you hear? Could you hear the Poch? Just now, could you hear Poch?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah, he was coming to the end. You said some good things. We all know, what he's about. They were asking him the same usual questions. Are we going to get another striker by the end of the window? He said the club, they never stop looking. He always, same questions, really. I'm pleased what he said. It's going to be a young side, I think, tomorrow. We come to that in a minute because of all our injuries. It's got to be. We're going to see some really young players, younger than the ones we have playing tomorrow. And we're going to Sanchez. He says Sanchez is going to start because Petrovic, he's not ready, hasn't got a work permit. So Sanchez will be number one for sure. We come to the lineup, what we think. I can see a couple of the academy boys coming in, like Burstow, maybe, people like that. But like he said, he wants to win. We're in the in these competitions to win. Of course. And here's Petrovic. I just put him out there. Our new goalkeeper. I've seen a bit of him. He looks really good. Came from the USA, from what's the New England Revolution. Yeah, yeah. I'll come to you in a minute. Yeah, so yeah, and 40 million pounds that is. And of course we mustn't forget our great Brazilian, the youngster David Washington here. Recently we got him as well. He's not cheap. 70 million, 19 years old, from Santos. I can't wait to see him. I don't know if he's ready. He could be starting tomorrow. You never know if he's ready. We might see him as well. Eso, what's your thoughts on Poch's words first?
First of all, good evening, Nick. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you. I don't know. Sorry.
Hi.
Welcome to the Blue Stand for the first time you're here. We know each other
Exactly.
on the spaces, but it's good. This is a bit different, but it's something I like to do. Talk about the club. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll come to you. What's your take on Poch's words?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for having me. I'm really happy to be here. Like you said, we're
Welcome. Yeah.
familiar on spaces, but this platform here is a different thing entirely. It puts the face behind the person,
Yes.
and it brings a bit of credibility to whatever it is you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. And usually we have a few. I don't know what's happened to them. We have a few panelists, but it doesn't matter. Whoever comes, they come.
Yeah.
Sometimes they come late. Sometimes I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, usually I changed the time. Actually, it used to be 7:30. Then I changed it. I thought I was ready. I thought I might as well start at 7. You
Yeah,
got the
I
message.
saw that. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the message. I got the message.
Yeah, like I said, doesn't matter. We're here. It's good to have someone here. You're here. We can go. It's funny, really, for us. Second round of the League Cup. God, the last time I think, God, I have to go all the way back to when we were in the second division.
Yeah.
When we last had to play a second round game. Because usually we always start the third round, the top
Yeah. We
clubs.
usually start on the top game.
Because
Yeah.
but we finished so low last year, we're starting second round.
Yeah.
We're not the only
We saw.
ones. You have big games actually. Fulham, Tottenham, the biggest one. They're
Yeah.
playing
Fulham Tottenham.
Fulham, Tottenham, Palace away to Plymouth. Wolves are playing Blackpool at home. Sheffield United, they're playing Lincoln, and Nottingham Forest, Burnley, another old Premiership game. They get the team Forest we have Saturday,
Yeah.
which I'll be doing another show for that, the preview for that game on Friday,
Okay.
and then, and we talk about the outcome of tonight's Wimbledon game tomorrow night.
Very good.
Yeah, but yeah, we can. I'm just thinking the lineup we're going to go for. We can't, because we got so many injuries. I think 7. Badiashile is not ready yet. Mudryk is not. He's out.
Yeah, Modric is out.
Badiashile, I said. James is out, of course.
James is
Uh,
out.
We have a lot of injuries. I can see Cucurella starting tomorrow.
Nkuku is out. Kane Chukwuemeka is out.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's try and make a team for tomorrow. We're gonna see a few youngsters, I think. Like Poch said it today. He said, there will be a couple of players from the academy. I think Burstow will be for me. I think he could play up front. And he said, they want to rest a couple of players. So I think Thiago Silva for sure will be rested tomorrow.
Thiago Silva for sure.
Because he's played every game so far.
Yeah, he's played every minute, every game.
So I can see him being rested.
I think Colwill might be rested too.
Yeah, but who's going to play there? I can see Cucurella.
Maybe we might see. I'm not sure they would play Cucurella. Cucurella is off to United.
It sounds that way, but he's still in the squad.
Yeah, but Pochettino would not like to play anybody who is being linked with a move away from the club. So I believe he might play Benchua in left back tomorrow. Maybe in that defense. Yeah. In that defense, he might play Bashir and Disasi.
Yeah,
he might not want to play two young centre back.
No, so yeah, you're right. Has to be some experience. Now with Thiago. All right, it's Wimbledon.
I think Disasi needs more game time. He still looks a little bit shaky, but
yeah, I think
Colwill seems very ready.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they'll be playing, and what's his name, Gusto as well. I think give it more
Gusto
game time.
Gusto
because we're going to take it serious. It's It's massive for Wimbledon. It's a cup final. It's
Yeah,
got to be.
yeah, yeah,
They're going to have about
yeah,
6,000 crazy Wimbledon fans up there
yeah, yeah. And I
tonight.
think Pochettino,
Yeah.
judging from some of the statements he made today, is ready to take all the cup competitions very seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That's what I like. I like what you
Because
said.
one thing I've gotten to like about him is the fact that he seems to understand the Chelsea culture, the winning culture. He knows that every trophy matters to Chelsea Football Club. So
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, like you said, of course, he wants to win everything. Uh, what we have the league, the FA Cup, and this League Cup. Yeah, because what's he going to say? It doesn't mean we're going to win everything, but we will try, even with all these injuries. But it won't be easy. It depends on us tomorrow. If we come out and flying like we did against Luton and Liverpool, we will, we should win easy. Wimbledon, they're just coming back. They went out the league completely. They come back. A lot of big story Wimbledon club. And I remember the old Wimbledon when we were playing them. We used to play them a lot in Division 2. They always, they beat us quite a few times. But this is a different era, different team. It's got to be massive. Second round, we have to get through to that third round, of course. Then all the other clubs will come in: Arsenal, Liverpool, City, the rest of them. But it's a cup competition. If we can take game by game, it'd be nice to win this League Cup. It'd be great if we can achieve that.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while we actually win
A
that.
long time. I can't remember the last time we won the
think
League Cup.
that was the last time we won. It was under Mourinho.
Yeah, you're right. And we had a good little run.
We had a good run under Tuchel as well. When the final.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that final we'll never forget.
where Lukaku scored and the FA robbed us. The referee robbed us.
God, as always. So let's do our predicted teams. You want to go first, or should I go?
Oh, you can go first.
Okay, so it's going to be Sanchez. We already know he's starting because it would have been Petrovic, but he hasn't got his work permit yet.
That kid, that kid is really good.
Yes, I saw some videos. I saw some he played for in the USA. Unbelievable saves.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's good. It's good to have both of them so they can fight for that number one.
Exactly.
So back as soon as he gets that work permit, I can see him getting a chance.
And is that kind of goalkeeper that once he gets his chance, he's not dropping that spot.
Good. That's what we need. He can become one of our great goalkeepers. We always had great goalkeepers, and I can see
we always do. We always do.
Because of the name, not just the name, what I saw of him reminds me a lot of Ike's great goalkeepers. A bit of Czech, a bit of
Cudicini.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of them. Sanchez is good, but Sanchez, I don't know. I think
Sanchez is good. Sanchez is good, but I think he's not really in that Chelsea level.
No, he's not up there yet. But
let's see. I think Petrovic is really, really top goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's why we bought him. Yeah, that's good. And also David Washington. I don't know if he's ready to play tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's one there. I think
that's what I mean.
His chance tomorrow.
He has to because he's he's been playing in Brazil. He's ready. they rate him so much. This young player.
Yeah, he starts in Brazil. He's like Neymar. He doesn't need
Yeah,
to be 20 before he start playing for us.
yeah. He could be
Yeah, he's a young.
the next great Brazilian. Let's
You
hope.
know, when Ronaldo started having influence in Europe, Delima Ronaldo was 17 years old. He went to Inter
Yes,
Milan and he
I
was
remember.
one
I
of the best.
remember. Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure one of our Brazilians are going to become special. Angelo's on
Meanwhile,
loan, but
I can also remember one just of recent, like 10 years ago.
yeah,
Oscar was 18 years old, and he started playing for us.
yeah.
He
I
didn't
never
have to go. He
forget.
didn't have to go on loan. He never had to go on loan.
No, what a great player he was. God,
Yeah, what a player! What a player he was.
we had some great Brazilians.
Yeah.
We never had a bad Brazilian. Never.
I can't think of any. I don't
No,
think we ever had one.
William was great. Everyone
David
was
Luiz
great.
was amazing. Ramirez was
David
fantastic.
Luiz, all right.
Everyone.
He was great.
Alex was so
Alex, that shot he had, God.
good. Yeah.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget
Yeah.
this game because of the goal he scored.
That Liverpool goal. I can never forget.
No,
that
this
Liverpool
one.
goal.
I was at Chelsea Leicester. I was there. I watched at the game with my son, and it was 0-0. Second half, right to the end, we get a free kick
I
near the
game.
center circle. Remember the whole fight was.
I remember
It was
the game.
just, I don't know, 50 yards.
The game was so tough.
It was tough. We couldn't win, and we had to win to get, stay in contention for the league. And he shoots. What a goal! I've never seen in my life.
Yes,
he shoots and scores. I'll never forget that goal. Oh God, I'll never forget that game.
What a goal! I remember.
You remember I'm talking about how far was it? It was just near the center circle. Just after, yeah.
That should be like 35 yards, thereabout. I think 35 yards. Yeah.
That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. But he had a shot on him. It was accurate and hard. No one could stop him. That was unbelievable. But let's go back to the prediction. So I'm going Sanchez.
Yes.
Sanchez is playing, we know. Now, for me, I think Cucurella will get a game tomorrow. I know there's a lot of talk about United, but like Poch said, he's in the squad. And more or less he said he could play. So I think Cucurella will start. I think it would be a back for Cucurella, Disasi, centre back, Gusto on the right. So who else we got? Humphreys probably, yes. Yes, I think he will come in. In the midfield now, I think Chuku will get his game tomorrow. I think for sure he will play in midfield.
Yes.
Who with?
I think he will play with Caicedo.
I think Fernandes might get a rest. It could be on the side. Yeah, I think he will get a rest. Bobby's here. Let's put him on.
Bobby's there. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Bobby. Welcome, Bobby.
Pick up, Nick. I can't see who you're with.
That's Aso. First time he's come on. You know Aso from the Spaces. His first time come on to our show. Good to see.
Hey, Bobby.
We was just thinking what lineup we're going with tomorrow. Like Poch said, he's going to use some academy players. I can see Humphreys, Burstow getting a chance. I think even Washington, if he's ready, I think he could start. David Washington, the young great Brazilian player we have. It's going to be interesting. We know Sanchez is playing, of course. So I was getting to the back. I was just saying the back four will probably be. I think Cucurella will play on the left. Disasi will play. Gusto will play. And who is Chilwell going to play again, or is there anyone else? Humphreys. That's a back four, I think. I think that Chilwell, Fernandes, they'll be on the bench for emergency. In the midfield, we said probably Leslie Yukuchuku will get his chance. I want to see him getting a chance. He's a good player. With probably Gallagher, probably. I think Fernandez might be on the bench just to rest a bit.
I think Gallagher will start.
Yeah, I think Gallagher will because he's got full of energy.
Yeah, he's full of energy.
And we have to have some, a little bit, some players who are in the first team usually. So yeah, and up front, that's interesting now.
Yeah.
Do we rest Sterling or we play him? But who else? Madueke, I think Madueke could start. Maybe Sterling on the bench. Jackson, I think we have to. I don't. Do we risk Jackson again? He's played every game. Or we play Burstow. Yeah.
No.
Go on, Bobby.
My team would be Sanchez. Obviously, we know in goal.
Yeah.
He's not going to make too many young changes, although they'll be there. The back will be. I think he'll play Alfie Gilchrist on the right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
In the centre back position, that's what's going to be interesting. I have a feeling Colwell will start. Whether he plays him with Disasi or Burst or Humphreys is left to be seen. I don't know. It all depends because the cup competitions are serious competitions for us. Yeah. We're not taking them lightly because that's where we're not in Europe, so we really need to make them count. So don't be surprised if at least to start it's Humphreys. It's Colwell and Disasi for them to get used to playing with each other. I don't know where Badiashile is in his injury.
He's out. Yeah. Okay, Badiashile. He's out.
Then the left back.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
The left back will be Martson. He's not going to play Cucurella.
Oh yeah, I forgot Matson. We still have Matson. Yeah.
Not with all this transfer hanging over his head.
Big. Yeah.
So could be. Midfield for me, I think Ugochukwu has to start.
For sure.
We need to see what he's about. So there's him. Unfortunately, we will play Gallagher again. All the haters say no, what's he used?
I can't believe there's still haters out there.
My God, Bobby, you brought it here,
man. He is so important to the team. And look, he doesn't get a rest.
He's been great every game as well, Bobby,
Yeah, it has.
He has been great.
A rest, but I would rest Enzo.
Yeah, for sure.
And play Caicedo because he probably needs the game. And then maybe Enzo comes on later for Gallagher, depending on how the team does.
Yeah.
One starts, one comes on second half or the other way round. I would start Gallagher because Enzo, perhaps you cover it, wrap him up a bit more. The forward is what's interesting. Forward line.
Yeah.
On the right, I wouldn't start Sterling. He needs to.
That's what I was thinking. I think we should Madueke.
Yeah, he might come off the bench. I'll start Madueke for sure. I would. This is a big call, but I would probably, because it's important, start Jackson for him to get goals because it's so important, and then bring Burstow on a lot earlier. Burstow's been coming on with only a few minutes, maybe bring him on the 60th minute or so. And then on the left.
Yeah, right? Go on. Yeah.
So the left, that's where it's really getting interesting. That's where it's really interesting.
So it's got to be Maatsen.
Now, well, if it is Maatsen, then it means Chilwell starts. And I'm kind of worried about starting Chilwell because, Chilwell will be lucky if we have him up until the end of October with his injury record.
I agree with you. I think Chilwell's fitness needs to be managed.
Yeah.
Because it's such an important part of the squad.
We could still play Maatsen as the the left winger, but who do we play left back?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Okay, but you guys observe that even though we start in the past 3 games, it's been looking like we're starting with the 3 centre back, but when we are playing, it looks like we have a 4 defender.
Yes.
And when we are playing in a 4, Levi Kowi has been more of a left back. Levi Kowi has been more of our left back since the beginning of the season. So I would not be surprised if the manager plays Levi Kowi in that left back tomorrow, still maintains Martin up front, and play Disasi Humphrey in the centre back. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, possibly.
So what you have to do to now protect Humphrey, Disasi, is to make sure that you have Ugochukwu and Caicedo in front of them.
Yeah.
Then Gallagher up front. A very compact midfield where you have Caicedo, Ugochukwu, Leslie, then Gallagher. A midfield 3. So,
good shout. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what could happen, really. And then, it's only Wimbledon, but you never know with these teams. They can,
you never know. You never know.
in
It's
the
cup competition. They could nick one goal and that's it. They go and defend.
That's why we do need some, first team players. They'll be on the bench anyway for emergency. All of them probably.
And this is not the time of the season where you pay so much attention on resting players. This is the time we are a new team. It's an opportunity for us to play the same set of players together for team chemistry. The only 2 people that I think they could rest tomorrow is Thiago Silva and Sterling. Apart from those 2, and maybe Chua because of his fitness, the rest will play.
For sure. And even Sterling and Silva will be on the bench probably. So, just in case.
Washington on the bench. Maybe we'll see
because right now, because of injury, we do not have much of our game changers.
And it's a risk because we got Forest Saturday. Massive game again. Forest ain't no easy team. I know they haven't won away.
Forest has been really dangerous this season.
God, we're going to talk about them on Friday. We'll do another show for Forest, and we're going to talk about what happened with this game as well on Friday. Bobby, you remember the old Wimbledon, the crazy gang? I'm sure. I was just, how many times we got murdered by them at home and away in the old days, I was thinking before you come on, I was showing if you remember that great semi-final in 97 when we played Wimbledon the last time in a massive game at Highbury. We won 3-0.
Yeah.
Zola, Mark Hughes, 2 goals. Unbelievable game. It was great, but there wasn't easy. But we won 3-0 because we had a brilliant team. Team at that time,
special team.
Zola, Hughes, Di Matteo. We went on to win the FA Cup.
I think Nick, if you and Bobby is going to agree with me on this, I think that team of 97 to 2002, if they had 2 or 3 quality signings, they could have won the league.
Oh, for sure.
For sure, because we were. We knew. We finished 3rd.
To what's that Uruguayan we had? Poyet, that really.
Amazing player.
200 flow.
Great of goal.
We mustn't forget before we got Marino, we had Ranieri, and he took us to second.
And we're in Champions League semi-finals.
But they decided to bring Marino, and Roman, sacked Ranieri. I'll never forget, that Claudio Ranieri. He was a great manager. And I was at the last game. I'll never forget. I couldn't stop singing his name. No one in the crowd, 40,000 fans, was singing his name. And he waved us goodbye, wearing the Chelsea scarf, of course. God, he was a legend. Our class another legend. Great manager.
And that was why we were so happy that day at the bridge when we defeated Spurs, and when we had a draw against Spurs to give Leicester the league. We were so happy for
that game as well. I was there as well. So I've been there, I'm going Saturday, thank God. My first game this season against Forest. Nice. I have a ticket. Like I told Bobby many times, I have a friend that, when he doesn't go, he gives me tickets. Curtis is coming. The other guy, he comes on the panel. Bobby Curtis is coming as well.
Yeah, all right. Is
Yeah,
the
I've
game
got
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday 3 p.m.
Okay.
It's not
PM
live.
Saturday.
Well, it's live all over the world, but it's not on Sky or anything. So, and it's the first game to go and see this great young team in real life. I can't wait really. Yeah, I didn't get one against Liverpool. I didn't get one against West Ham. I was unlucky. Everyone wanted to go, so luckily I'm going with I'm going to meet Curtis up there Saturday. Yeah, but like I said, anyone who wants tickets, even I've got a few tickets for a lot of people. So even people from Nigeria, I forgot his name. He came over, and I've got him a ticket, and he went to the game.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot who. He doesn't come on the Spaces anymore. I can't remember his handle. God,
Oh,
but yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, because sometimes they tell me we got 2 free tickets. Sometimes I can go, sometimes I can't go, and I always get someone. I always mention it, so anyone wants to go, they just go and get it. And it's always a good seat because it's season ticket holders who give me these tickets. When they can't go, I go. Just give them the money. They don't ask for extra money or nothing like that. True Chelsea fans. These are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, we got back off the subject.
We're actually speaking about the lineup and reasons why some players.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think what Bobby said and you said is good. I think we could go with that. I hope. I don't know with Jackson. Can we leave him on the bench and start with Burstow? Is that possible? Because he might. Poch might want to not to risk him. You know what I mean? Because
I've seen us really struggle against not just us. I've seen City struggle against a very good team before. I mean, against a very little or lower team like this. I've seen a top team struggle against them before. So it's better you start the game in the best way you can.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Then you remove your best players than chasing the game when you've already conceded. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking with Nkuku out injured, the last thing in the world we need is for Jackson to get any knock. And we're still looking out there. It's a few days to go for the transfer window, and like Poch said, we're still looking. Depends if it's the right striker. Do we go and get one, or do we wait for January and maybe go for Ivan Toney? A lot of clubs already interested in Ivan Toney. Tottenham are, asking about him. So I don't want him going to Tottenham becoming another Harry Kane. But let's see what happens with that. But even if we don't get any other players, I think we done brilliant. We bought 10 players this window. God, great. All right, young but great potential. We've seen a few of them. Like Gaston, we've seen him. We've seen Jackson, of course, and Nkuku. We already saw in pre-season. We can't wait for him to come back. I don't know, but I can still see us getting one more. If it's the right striker. We've been mentioned with what's his name, Smith Rowe, Bobby, also Smith Rowe as well from Arsenal.
No.
What do you think?
No, I wouldn't want him, and it'd be stupid to get him. He can't get into the team.
Even with
for Havertz, who we sold to Arsenal because we didn't.
That'd be a silly move. I think it's all rumors.
And he's injury prone. So what do we want?
Yeah, not
another player. No.
Yeah, and we've been mentioned.
We've got 10 on the shortlist, so he shouldn't be.
Yeah. What about Brendan Johnson from Forest?
No. His quality is not just it. And
he's another young. Said, I think we have too many young players. We don't need any more.
That's the problem. So Fabrizio said Chelsea is not. Fabrizio said Chelsea is not going for another young talent. They believe they have enough.
I think they're going to surprise everyone with this one. It's either going to be a big marquee, or they might do something like bring back João Felix. It's going to be.
I agree with you, Bobby, because that's what Fab said on his YouTube this morning. Fab says Chelsea, they are done with the young guys this season. They are going for ready-made now, one or two. And like Bobby said, they might actually surprise everybody.
Yeah, true.
In fact, Fabrizio emphasized on something.
He said
Chelsea are strictly dealing with all their deals like in a secretive manner. They do not want any rumor out there.
He said, I'm happy with the board. They're doing everything. I'm very happy with them, he said. And we're always looking, he said. We haven't finished. Still a few days to go. But if we don't get anyone, he also said, if we don't get anyone, I'm happy with the squad we have. So, let's welcome Curtis as well. Curtis, we have ASO. ASO is usually on Spaces with us. Bobby. You've been on Spaces as well. I don't know if you.
I've been on the Space, I think, once.
Once, that's it. Yeah.
It is rare for me to join a Space.
Yeah, it's true. We were talking about Poch's words and what lineup we're thinking for tomorrow night.
Just a bunch of youngsters, really. Just give them a shot.
Yeah. Who do you think would start if you guessed? If you had time to think about it?
Oh, God. Give our new goalkeeper a chance.
But he can't play. He hasn't got a work permit. So Sanchez is starting. That's what we know for sure, guarantee. But would you keep Jackson? Would you risk Jackson, or would you play Burstow?
I feel like Colwell will play.
Yeah, Colwell will play. And I think Yuko Chuku will play as well. I think in the midfield. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about, Curtis.
Not too many of the first team players.
Yeah. Like Poch said, you ain't gonna take it easy. It's a serious game. We want to win every competition. That's what I like about Poch. He ain't gonna put a complete, 11 youngsters tomorrow. No chance. It'd be more.
I think it's a couple of youngsters, couple of first team players. 50-50.
Yeah. No, like the ones who've been on, they come on as subs, like Burstow had a little chance. I can see him getting some game time.
Actually, really good friends with Mason Burstow as well.
Who are you?
Yeah, really good mates with him.
Yeah,
he's a top lad. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he hasn't got the. Let's hope we see more of him, and it's a chance for him tomorrow night. See what he's made of. So I won't be surprised if either way he goes with Jackson to start and Burstow will come on. I don't know. It could either way really. I think we're going to see Medvecki as well. Sterling will get a rest, I think, on the bench. Like we said. Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling was on fire.
Yeah, God. Did he
you still hate him?
No, God, I love him. I mean, me and Bobby we wanted him out the club.
I'm excited, really.
Bobby, remember what we were saying about Sterling? But this is why we were saying it, because he was so bad.
No, but I even said, like, give him a chance next season. And you said, no, he's shit. He can get out of the club.
I said give him to January. That's what I said. If you remember.
Nick, I don't mind being wrong about players.
No.
I'm happy when they prove me wrong. Trouble is, all too often I'm not proved wrong. But I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad he's performing now, and good luck to him.
Yeah.
I didn't get it right about him, but thank God I didn't, because if I did, it means he'll be a real burden on the team.
Yeah,
Bobby. I'm also very happy I've been wrong about Sterling. I'm also very happy
we
because,
all have.
like you
I think
said,
we all have.
if we had been right about him, the team will be in trouble by now because Nkuku is not there, Kanichuku Emeka is not there, Maduki is not ready, Modric is injured. We only have Sterling, and thank God they turned up. Thank God they turned up.
Yeah, unbelievable.
See,
I can see him having a great season now. Yeah,
I'm
he's proved me
excited.
wrong. I eat my words because I was saying even before when we first bought him, I was saying don't let him out Fulham Broadway Station, leave him in there. But that was bad. That was very
Yeah,
bad
no,
of me.
I'm
But
excited.
he's proved me wrong, and I did
Yeah. I
put it
mean,
up.
I'm really happy about that.
And
I love to be proven wrong
I
about
said
our
sorry
players.
to him on Twitter. I would say here, Raheem Sterling. I was cheering you on all the time when you were playing bad. I was still cheering you on because you're a Chelsea player. But now you showed me what you're really made of, and I can't wait.
I'm
I can't
excited.
wait to Saturday to watch him get a few goals.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
excited to watch
yeah.
the Chelsea game tomorrow because I'm going tomorrow. Then go on Saturday as well.
Are you going tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not going tomorrow, but Saturday we're going to meet each other.
the blue shop, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the blue shop. Yeah, so yeah, that'd be good. You know me because you see me. I don't know what you look like, but I have your number. Everyone knows me.
Be a good
Yeah.
looking chap.
Who?
A very good looking chap.
Like I said, I'm old. I'm one of those pensioners now. I'm a pensioner. I got my pension only last month. When so yeah, let's bring in Hassan. Yeah, yeah, we have Hassan as well. Hassan, welcome.
Thank you for having me on, Nick. How have you been?
Yeah, good. Always good to see you come on. Yes, we've been good. Last week I wasn't well and I put all the ads, to do the show and everything for the Luton game and all that. West Ham I couldn't do it. I wasn't well. I'm back now, and we back today after a few couple of weeks not doing any show. And yeah, we're talking. We got Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon, League Two. It's gonna be massive for them. It's a cup final. These games are very dodgy. You know what I mean? For them, it's everything. With their fans, they all come into the bridge. Usually, they bring 6,000 allowed for the League Cup finals. I think League Cup games or FA Cup rounds. They probably fill the shed in. What's your take? We talked about Pochettino's words. We talked about the lineup as well. What we think would be, who will play. What do you think? Anyway, we have ASO here, first time on the show. Bobby. I think Curtis. Yeah, but SO is usually on the spaces with me. He's a great talker, very, very good. He has great comments always. Yeah, Hassan, what's your take? Are you excited for tomorrow?
I'm gonna put it quite bluntly in a sense. I expect the team to win tomorrow. I expect them to probably win big. I think this is a momentum for us to go on to win games. I've still got my reservations. I've still got a little bit of doubts because, let's be honest, these fixtures that we have are very easy coming up. So I don't think it'll be a test for us to beat Wimbledon. But of course, what you have said, it can be a bogey game because they can't just turn up and treat it like a cup final.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the funny... Go on, sorry.
Yeah, go on. No, you go. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the funny thing is you just never know with cup competitions, and long as our lads start up well, we should be winning this comfortably.
That's why. Yeah, go on. That's why Posh said today he ain't going to take it lightly. They were asking him these same questions I'm asking you, and he said, "Of course, We know they're going to come. It's a final for them. He knows he's not stupid. He will have the team ready. I think for sure. What do you think? You think a few academy boys will come in?
Oh, with these type of stuff, I think you probably start with a relatively strongish lineup, but I think he'll bring on the academy boys second half. I think it's a good thing to take these competitions seriously, and we should try to win them in case we don't really get Champions League football. Because I don't know with how it's going to happen. I think our Champions League football is based upon November and December's run. I think that will make or break our Champions League hope. So in the meantime, we should focus on other competitions and try to win both of them. I think we, as a team, let's say if we miss out on top 4, we wouldn't mind FA Cup, League Cup, and 5th, for example. That's just an example.
Yeah,
but of course,
yeah, for sure.
Because I've still got the mindset of we should win every competition, no matter how big or small it is, because a trophy is a trophy. And at the end of the day, at the end of the decade, you're not going to look at they as a big or small trophies. We look at all trophies the same at the end of decades. That's why even when under 2010 to 2020, we were the most successful side because we took every trophy and every competition seriously. It's a no-brainer. Our Chelsea Football Club, we should be trying to win as many trophies as we can.
Yeah, it'd be great if we can manage even to win one of these FA Cup or League Cup and get 5th. Be a very successful season.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I wouldn't mind taking home a Carabao Cup. I really wouldn't.
No, because because it's a big trophy. The League Cup, is massive. Forget some people, in a couple of years ago, they were saying, the League Cup's nothing. We don't want to be in this. And now you see when it gets to the quarterfinal stages, City, Liverpool, whoever, Arsenal, everyone's going to put their full team. It's a trophy, and everyone wants to win it. Really,
it matters to the players deep down because they're going to look back on it at the end of their careers.
It's massive. It's a trophy, and all right, the FA Cup's bigger, always has been, but the League Cup is still
one of the oldest trophies.
Yeah,
FA Cup.
Of course.
History, lot of history behind it.
Oh yeah, Curtis. When we won the FA Cup for the first time in 1970, it was bigger than winning the league that time.
Jesus.
We didn't want to win the league. We finished 3rd, but we won the FA Cup against the best team in the league, Leeds United, and that was a big. Bobby will remember. I was there, and I'll never forget. I was young.
Banter aside, sorry to cut you off, Nick.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you take away the league title and Champions League away, the FA Cup's the biggest domestic trophy you can win.
Of course,
because a lot of teams cannot win the league or the Champions League.
It was a lot bigger in my day. Like I said, but it still is. And the League Cup as well. It's not as old as the FA Cup, but it's massive. Because when you see every the final when whoever wins, it's unbelievable for them. The players, the fans.
Don't get me wrong, the FA Cup is still biggest, but it's just people look at the money factor now. It's a business now. Everyone's got business
in those days we didn't even think about that. Money wasn't into it.
Yeah.
It was about the clubs.
But I still like the FA Cup. The small teams do turn up in it. Everyone treats that competition seriously, even though we banter it online. And that's why I don't really take online seriously.
No, we can't take it all seriously. We all talk. Sometimes we say, wrong things. We all do it. We say good things, bad things. It's like that. That's what that's what it's there for. We banter each other. But, the League Cup, it's all the teams in the league. League Two to the Premiership. So it's massive still. The only difference, the FA Cup is bigger, always has been, because it brings, it starts off with the non-league clubs, and everyone's included. But these are massive. If I went through the games on tonight, I would get there's at least 20 games tonight, and tomorrow, less tomorrow. And you've got Fulham playing Tottenham. Imagine that's on tonight, I think. Probably starting soon, 7:45. You've got, and what's funny for me, like I said before you and Bobby didn't come, you wasn't here. I said a few years ago, would you imagine Chelsea starting a second round League Cup tie? It never happened. Happened years ago. Bobby, can you remember the last time we started a League Cup second round game?
2016. That was because of the 14-15 season.
Really? You've got a good memory. I thought it was.
Before that, I don't think we have under Roman. I think besides that anomaly.
No,
I think that was the only time.
It was the second division days. I never forget. We used to be in the second round all the time because we wasn't in Division 1. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's good. Yeah. So what? Anyone can come in. Any other players? Hassan, you think we're going to start with a strong team? I think a bit of both.
I would say it's going to be like a really, really strong team. It will be like the one that we play in the Premier League team. There'll be a mix of.
Thiago Silva will be rested for sure. That's one player I know. Even Sterling could be on the bench and come on as emergency. If Madueke is not doing it, let's see.
Yeah, you'll probably see players like Ian Matson and a couple of other players playing. But
yeah, even Burstow, I think he will get a chance. Curtis is his friend. Curtis, did you play with him football? Curtis, you there? Curtis is on mute.
I personally would like to see David Washington in action tomorrow.
Yes, God, that'd be great. He's ready. He's ready.
I don't think the boy will be loaned out because I think we have exhausted our loan slots. I think Cucurella will be the last.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Cucurella will be the last loan slot.
I think we need him in the
we
first.
We got too many injuries on the left wing. We got Modric and Cuckoo out, so he's going to stay till January minimum.
Yeah. I think tomorrow, Bobby, we're thinking of who might start on the left. I think either Boston or Washington could start on the left.
Yeah, I agree. But you're there, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, you're there. You're also
mute. So good enough to start.
Yeah, go.
I've not seen him play that role. I've seen him play more the centre forward role. Washington possibly could, yeah.
Yeah, he's a striker.
Enough though, just got here. And his paper's clear.
Yeah.
Because the Premier League has to clear him, just like we're still waiting for them to clear Petrovic.
Yeah, well, let's just read a comment here from Gabriel. Big up to you, Gabriel. Thanks for being on. This is a cup we can win and should be targeting this season. Yeah, we can use it to be a springboard for future success. Hopefully, the players take it seriously and we progress. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you. Yeah, I think we all agree. Good comment. Yeah,
and Nick, there's a thing about Chelsea. Yeah, I think it's a Chelsea thing. Whether we're having a good season or a bad season, once we put our mind to it, we just find ourselves in cup finals. I mean, you could see even the time the club had issues where the government was after us and everything was not looking gloomy, we still went ahead to play the two cup finals.
Of
Like even the
course.
Lampard first season when we had the transfer ban, we were in cup finals. Like it's almost like a Chelsea thing. We just have to put our mind to it and we'll be there.
Yeah, that's what I always said. Always believe in that. So always, you know, and it is like that. These cup competitions, you know, we have it in our DNA to win cups. So let's start with the League Cup. Yeah, like Gabriel said here. Yeah, it'd be great to start off winning this cup. You know, it'd be unbelievable confidence for these young players. God, imagine if we go and win it in February. I think it's a final. Imagine the confidence they will get. You know, it will give them. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Who did that? We lose Hassan. He's gone. Hassan does that. He comes in and goes. Um, yeah, I think we talked about the lineup. We talked. I think the Tottenham game hasn't started. The other side.
1-0 Fulham.
God, yeah, I just heard Fulham are winning 1-0
Oh,
against Tottenham. It's only early. They just kicked
yeah,
off, but
it's early. It's early.
it's not an easy game for Tottenham. Fulham are, really, they're not an easy team to beat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll prefer Tottenham to. I'll prefer Spurs to progress actually, in case you
Why?
want to play them.
Oh,
I
God.
found I actually find Spurs easier. Yeah, I find
Yeah,
it easier to play Spurs than any other team in England, than in
yeah,
London. Any other team in London.
yeah. They always used, uh, we always, Tottenham was, we guarantee
In cup competition, they just don't have a clue against Chelsea. They have no
yeah.
clue when they are playing against us.
I think under this manager they have now, he's different. Or let's see what they do today. If they beat Fulham, come back and beat Fulham,
Nick, I do not know why people think this manager is different.
Postecoglou.
If it's for the results they are getting, I do not see
But
any
it's
difference.
early. It's early. They're getting
It's
excited,
really
Tottenham.
early. Have you guys
It's early.
forgotten what
Yeah,
Nuno was it Nuno what Nuno did with them? Nuno defeated Man City. Was it
yeah,
at the Etihad? Yeah,
yeah,
Nuno
yeah.
defeated Man City.
They
These
did.
guys beat Manchester United. United is nothing compared to City.
Yeah,
He had
true.
4-0 win. He had some 5-0, 4-0 consecutive wins, first 5 games. He had no Hurricane too. You remember?
Yeah,
Nuno also had no Hurricane that time because Kane was about to go to City and Kane was not training. So he also had no Kane and he was winning until the transfer was over. Then October hit them. Then the reality sets in. So we can't tell right now who's ready or who's not ready.
yeah, yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, it's true. But it's a rival. We never want Tottenham really to win any game because they're always our rival, big rival.
Yeah.
But I don't care that much because it's early days.
I actually don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only 3 games in. Anything can happen still.
Yeah,
And
it's a marathon. It's a marathon.
especially with Tottenham, they start good. Why do they have the name Bottom Hotspur? Because they're always bottled. Why? Yeah. Anyway, let's go to Gabriel saying about the tickets thing. Yeah, Gabriel, let's see. It's a surprise the game isn't being shown anywhere in the world on TV. God, for Wimbledon tomorrow. Tickets are going for £23. Wish I bought a ticket now. Yeah, they're gone. It's sold out. You talking about the Wimbledon game? Yeah, yeah. I could have gone if I wanted to, but I thought I'm going Saturday against Forest, so that's why I'm not going tomorrow night. Yeah, but yeah, I'll get your point. Yeah, they were cheap in the beginning, but you had to queue up, and it depends how many points you have, Gabriel. If you're a member, it depends how many points you have. That's that point system I don't like because I don't get any points when I go now because I'll use someone else's season ticket. I don't get any points, so I lose out on my membership. But I'm a member still. Always have been. Yeah. Yeah. it's hard with this till we rebuild Stamford Bridge. It's gonna be hard. You can't be a season ticket holder, and it's a massive queue, and they go by the points. So members who have big, a lot of points, they're up the top list. If you don't have many, you're down. So it's hard to get a season ticket, even. So yeah, let's hope we start rebuilding next summer. We need to make the ground bigger. God, that's very important. Yeah. Yeah, so
Is the Chelsea game on the TV tomorrow?
yeah, Wimbledon. Yeah, it's on Sky Sports.
Is it?
I think. Yeah.
I didn't think the game was going to be on TV. To be fair.
Yeah, they Sky Sports. They choose the games. I think we're on.
That's funny because my brother's lucky to have my Now TV account so he can watch the game.
Yeah, I think we are on. But yeah, should be on Sky Sports.
It's not on Sky.
I did. You just checked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's saying that he's not on live TV. So what channel is that? New channel probably. And was it TNT or something?
Is the Spurs game even on TV?
I don't know. Is Fulham live? No. He's not. He's not, Bobby. I thought he would be. Some other channels got the games.
Salford Leeds is the live Sky Sports. Salford Leeds.
Tonight. Yeah. No, you got Salford. Neville's team against the Leeds. That's on Sky Sports. It would be Gary Neville. Yeah. Let's see what anything else anyone has to say. This is a cup game. Yeah. I'm surprised. Used to be on Sky Sports, all the League Cup games. Maybe because it's the second round, that's why. But yeah, so you've got only Salford against Leeds on tonight. Yeah, so any other comments, anyone? We've talked about the lineup, we talked about Poch. Anyone can come in if they want.
That we're the best club in the world and that we're going to be winning everything in the next 5 years.
For sure. That's what I like to hear. Thanks, Curtis. Yeah.
I think from tomorrow is 30th. I think from tomorrow till like Saturday, it will mostly be about the transfer news, and we'll be looking at the outgoings and the incoming. I do not expect much outgoings with the numbers we've done already this summer. It's been incredible. To be fair, I give every respect.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
He's gonna go soon, I think.
And Malang Sarr.
I think Odoi and Sarr will be the last.
And that midfielder, what's his name? The Brazilian chap. Got one midfielder that's been around for ages. I've forgotten his name now.
Who?
So there's those three.
Yeah, I thought
he
there
went
was
to
three
play
left.
in Russia at one time.
I can't remember who.
I can't remember his name, bro.
Yeah, it just slips my mind. So many.
Listen, Lukaku's gone on loan again.
Yeah.
At least some
Cucurella
money.
will be announced very soon.
Lukaku going out alone is so pointless. It's just a waste of money, a waste of resources, and a waste of space.
But they don't have any choice, Curtis, because we can't. No
For
one wants to buy
Curtis, they don't have any choice.
No,
the guy Lukaku himself has frustrated every deal. He has frustrated every negotiation.
And the only way
was ready.
Thank
you. Juventus was ready to pay the money. He frustrated it. Inter was ready to pay the money. He frustrated it. So
exactly, and he's awkward. And
the only way it makes me sick.
The only it's the only way. And Roma, there's no obligation for them or nothing.
But they have Tammy Abraham, so why would they want Lukaku?
They want him as
they are also losing a striker. I think they've lost him already.
That's why.
Yeah, I think they've lost their senior striker already.
Don't forget it was Marino who bought him. first time. Jose Mourinho, he's the one who brought him to United when he was at United, I think. So he gets along with him. If anyone can put any sense into him, it's Mourinho.
Yeah. If
You know
anybody
what I
can put
mean?
sense into him, it should be Mourinho. Yeah, it should be Mourinho.
But it's in a way it's good for Chelsea because we save the wages.
I think the point there for Chelsea is not to offset the transfer balancing of the books. When they completed the sale of the club, the money spent on Lukaku became pointless. It's useless. We don't need to. We can even let Lukaku go for free. The only reason we are holding on to Lukaku is just to do the best in terms of like what is best for business. We don't want to be like a stupid club. But right now, the main attention on the Lukaku issue is the wages. The wages is the liability on us, not the amount we spent on him. The amount we spent on him had already been offsetted by the debt that Roman forgave. Roman forgave all the debt. But what the club is trying to do right now is to get rid of players who are not of value to us and they are on ridiculous wages. So
that is the point from Gabriel. Like, what Gabriel just said. What is actually happening with like Callum Hudson-Odoi? Because I have no clue.
Yeah, he's some teams have been, like who was it? Fulham. They were interested. I don't know what's going on.
They're interested as well.
Palace, yeah. I think he will go. Still time, a few days. They might, he could go. Even there was talk about Chalobah. Even Chalobah maybe going. Let's see.
Yeah. I think the outgoings will be. We'll have the Cucurella.
The people coming in for Cho is.
Luckily, before Chalobah goes, I'm getting my shirt signed by him.
Yeah.
So luckily.
Yeah, let's just see what Gabriel said. If Cho and Sarr go and Cucurella on loan, it will be 50 players sold out. Out
Nick,
transfer window. Yeah.
Nick, something interests me. Yeah.
I didn't realize it will be 50 players out.
With the development of players like Cho and Rhys James, it's a whole contrast. Yeah. When you look at Cho at 17 years of age and Rhys James at 17, they had different perspective towards their development.
Exactly.
People were not so many people actually rated Rhys James. Not so many people predicted it was going to be the best right back in the world. It was not even close. They just thought it's just one of those boys from the academy. Go on loan.
I remember,
they could not even get him. They could not even get him a Premier League loan. They have to just send him to a Championship club. But Cho was so protected. We do not even want him to go to any place on loan because they believe he was ready. They believe he was so talented. And look at the trajectory from the age of 17 to now.
I remember when we were crying when Bayern Munich came in for 50 million.
Do you know what? We should have just took that 50 million and said year later.
50 million plus 20.
And we didn't want to let him go. We were crying, now we're going to lose the show.
Yes.
And because we had so much expectations. We thought he's going to be the next Zola or something, but we really did, but it didn't work out.
I think his greatest undoing, I think his biggest undoing. See, Chelsea also played.
And he's injured, big injury.
Some factor. His biggest undoing was actually his attitude.
Nicholas Jackson also, he's looking fire.
Let's hope he keeps out of that injury list. Jackson, I predict.
He looks like a key player.
Oh yeah, God. I think he's going to be our next like a dropper. That's what I think.
He looks like it.
He's great, man. He's only young as well. Look,
If he turns out like Drogba, I'm going to end up crying.
I think Nick, the difference between the boys playing for us now and the ones we've had in the past couple of 2 to 3 years, the difference between them is like heaven and earth. Like it's miles apart. Not in terms of the volume of talent, but in terms of their attitude. You could see now boys who just want to try and try and try and try.
Yes,
the talented one are putting in so much work. The not so talented one like Gallagher are putting extra work just to make sure that the team gets there. But previously, like last season, we had
God,
so many
last season.
guys with. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah,
Last season
I
was
don't count.
horrendous.
You know, last season I've written off the Chelsea history books. It's written off. I've written off
But
Tim
for me
Pot.
personally, how I saw last season was I saw it as a necessary break. We needed that. You know,
We
we
need
missed
it.
that. We
Yeah,
missed. Yeah, we missed. I believe that we missed that window of opportunity after we won the Champions League to do
yeah,
a full transition. But the Champions
yeah,
League became a distraction. Actually, that was the summer we should have actually kicked off our transition
yeah,
ahead from players like Jorginho. We should have gotten like players like for Kante, player that would have been
yeah.
deputizing
We kept
Kante and
them.
start
We
observing
kept.
Kante.
Yeah, exactly. We kept them too long.
Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
weren't going
You know,
nowhere.
Marina and the previous ownership were so much distracted by the success that they have forgotten what's on ground.
Yeah, it was a bit of everything, really. And when Potter came in, that was the the icing on the cake. God, he
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
iced it.
It was the icing on the cake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I've written it off. I don't want to, even think about it.
But just looking at what is going on
But
right now, I
To be
look at
fair,
last
like
season
bringing Potter
and
in
I'm
is
yeah,
like
happy and I'm
what
happy.
on earth?
yeah, Curtis.
Like
Sorry.
just bringing Potter in is just like what on earth are we doing as a football club?
Oh God.
Like
From
generally,
the minute I heard he was coming, I was laughing. I thought someone was joking on Twitter.
Myself, I thought
I
it was a
thought it was
joke.
April Fool's Day. You
I
know,
thought it was a
Yeah,
joke. I
yeah,
was living in denial for a couple of days before I
yeah,
realized that, oh damn, this is true. This is true.
yeah.
I
I couldn't
couldn't believe
believe
it.
it. I never
oh no,
forget
yeah.
someone.
When he first had his
Yeah,
training session, I said, "Yeah, look at what he's done with Brighton. He's going to be brilliant with us." Oh no, we're going down.
yeah. A lot of
The
people
ship is
thought that
sinking.
way. We had a few give him time, give him time. I
Give him
was,
time.
I never
XG,
give
the
him
XG
time.
group.
Bobby was here when I was saying no chance I would give him time. If Bobby is here, Bobby remember what Max was saying. You have to give him time, and I was saying no chance. But
And
Yeah,
then
know,
you're right.
after that, we go and decide to bring Lampard in.
oh God, yeah, that
Oh
was
my
Oh,
god.
for
Oh
fuck's
my god.
sake.
that was for the fans. I was laughing,
That was
That was to
It's
steady
like
the
it
fans.
couldn't get any
Yeah.
worse, could it? Like,
No, he couldn't do nothing. I knew he couldn't because he's not a manager. But it was for the fans. Bolly had to do
he's
it
just a
to
legend that scored
he took the attention
211
of.
goals.
do you know something?
Yeah.
I think Lampard was brought in to do what was similar to what this consultant manager did at Manchester United before Eric Ten Hag. He wasn't brought in to achieve any kind of significant result. He was
No.
brought in to observe players and recommend for exit
I don't know. I don't know
and
about
future
that.
strategy.
I don't think they
Most
would
of
listen. I don't think Lampard knew who to take out or keep or he
I
was,
think it really contributed to that because if you look at the volume
mm,
of volume of outgoings that we
oh
had,
God.
definitely those guys are not those recommendations are not from Potter. They can't be. You
No,
can't
no, it
sell.
wasn't for not from
We've sold close
Potter.
to 20 players.
It wasn't from Potter or Lampard. I think it was the board, the whole scouting department, everyone, they decided they have to start. They wanted to start fresh, build. They know, they're building a club,
Just
and they
like
wanted to
restart
build,
the engine.
get rid of the
To be fair,
squad, and get a new
when
squad in. Yeah, go on.
when
Yeah,
Bowley first came in, I was like, oh, he's an American. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's football. He should stick to baseball or American football or whatever.
yeah,
But now I'm just slowly like starting to like the fella.
yeah. Because you see what they're trying to do. That's why.
Like his intentions with the club, like he's trying to get us back to winning ways. Now you can like see it.
Yeah,
Like last season, we just go through like a crisis and a rebuild.
yeah. It's Forest buying Cho. Gabriel's saying. Anyone knows? I thought Forest are buying Cho for 8 million. Mate, I'm not sure. Was it? I thought it was Fulham.
I
looking
thought it
at
was Fulham that was buying him for 8 million.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Because I
No,
knew
it's
Palace was
Forest.
also interested in him as well.
Is it
Fulham was trying
Forest,
to
Bobby?
do 5 million, but Forest want to do 8, so it looks like it's going to go with Forest.
Yeah, it could go to Forest then. Yeah. Good luck to him. He was unlucky for us. He was very unlucky, the guy. I feel sorry for him because after that injury he had, he couldn't come back. He couldn't get back. But what's his name? God, who do we have who got a big injury and couldn't come back recently? Apart from Cho, there was another player. I'll remember in a minute. Yeah, that's it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Bobby. Another great player, young player, very unlucky. That injury killed him. They both got really unlucky. I blame them injuries, really. Otherwise, it could have been different. Yeah, but we move on. I hope wherever they go, where Ruben is, he does well, and wherever Cho goes, he will do well.
Yeah. I really wish Ruben well. Ruben had a fantastic attitude
Yeah, he
all
was
through the
great.
years.
No, yeah,
Years,
great. He
amazing
was a
attitude. Yeah,
great player for
he's a
us,
good lad.
but that injury killed him. That stupid
I will
friendly game.
never ever forget his performance at the Bernabeu in Madrid.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest individual performance I've seen. Like in the
Yes,
Chelsea shirt. Yes.
true. Yeah, it's a shame
Yeah.
because they wanted to go and play that stupid friendly on that silly pitch, and that's when it happened, didn't it? God,
Yeah.
but it happens. It's life.
It was on that path to become like the Yaya Toure kind of
And don't
player.
forget, Sarri going mad. He was going mad. The guy, Sarri was the manager. Remember, and he was going crazy because
Sorry.
Ruben got that injury. He was doing this and that. When Sarri gets angry, he goes crazy. God.
When he's angry, he really goes crazy. You know,
God,
Sarri
yeah.
disagreed with Marina a lot.
Mm.
Sarri disagreed with a lot of things. He does not
Yeah.
agree with the way Marina was running the club. And it became apparent when Sarri left. It became apparent. But
He wanted to go in the end. I didn't want him to go myself. I didn't. He was a good manager, really.
he
We
was a
didn't
good
give him,
manager.
but we
If they've
didn't give
allowed
him the.
him,
Yeah.
He just left for Juventus.
He just left. He had
He
enough.
just packed his bags and
Yeah, Curtis. But he wasn't a bad manager.
He
he
wasn't.
packed
He
his
wasn't a
bags and he
bad
packed
manager.
his cigarettes as well.
Yeah, cigarettes. Never.
I won't forget that. Always chill on a cigarette butt.
Yeah, but I like Sarri a lot. Yeah, he got us playing, man. He's the guy who won us a Europa League.
Yeah, he won us Europa
So
League. Yeah.
after that he left, and it was
He
meant
got
to
us
be.
playing a lot of good football. We're in the league. We're decent in the league. I think the
He
following
also
year
got
we could have
battered by Man
competed.
City 6-0.
Yeah, when we lost to City 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0. Yeah, to see.
I will never forget that game, God.
Man,
And
that was
who?
embarrassing.
Yeah, and Rudiger. I remember Rudiger coming up to the fans and saying sorry. The only player who said sorry was Rudiger at the time. Yeah. It was it was. I don't know. You can't describe that performance. God, I've never seen
Ah,
them.
it was horrible.
Yeah, they're just standing there, and then you see him run. I see every player standing, doing nothing. That's the thing. What I think when I remember something. That's what I remember. Standing still. God,
Yeah, and that's what makes that for me. That was what makes the Champions League more special to me because we needed to defeat City in that final, and it was worth it.
Yeah. So you're right, Gabriel. He looks like he's going to Forest. Good luck to him anyway, wherever he goes. Yeah. So, anything else, folks? Curtis, Bobby, so any other comments, final comments before we go? I think we said everything for the Wimbledon game. Let's do again. We haven't done the predictions. We do our prediction. Right, Aso, what's your predicted score tomorrow?
Yes, for me, I think it's another 3-0 for me. It's another 3-0.
3-0. Curtis.
I'll go 4-0.
Yeah, you're gonna be at the game tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Where you what stand?
Matthew Hardy lower.
Oh, so that's all right. Did you get it from Peter or you got it from membership?
Membership.
This one. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be in the lower tier, Matthew Hardy, on Saturday, but on the side where you can sometimes sit down there. It's different. Yeah, but yeah, it's good. I'm glad you're going. Shame, I thought it was live, actually. That's why I didn't even bother to try and get a ticket for tomorrow.
I mean, if I can get a ticket to go watch Chelsea, I'll try my hardest, no matter what the game is.
Like I said, because till we make that ground 60,000 or more, it's going to be like this. It's hard. But we're lucky we'll be able to get some tickets. Yeah. So what you're going with 4-0, 3-0. You said 4-0, Bobby. I know you don't do predictions, but
yeah, I mean, we should have too much for Wimbledon, but whoever plays has to, really be up for it. You've got to bring your best game. The cup competitions are very important for us this year. So we have to take every game very, very seriously. There's no such thing as a small game.
Yeah. People in the comments, if you want to predict your scoreline, go ahead. Yeah, I think I predicted Luton. Remember, I said 3-0, if you all remember. On the spaces, I was saying it, and we didn't, I got that right. And Jackson scored, and Sterling. I said Sterling and Jackson will score. So I think it's going to be, I'll be happy 3-0, of course. It's a cup game. We just have to win. Doesn't matter the scoreline. Could be 6-7. But it doesn't really matter as long as we win. And I'm going again with Sterling to, if he's on the bench, to come on and score. I want the young lad, Washington. I hope he plays and gets a goal as well. But it's a must-win game. We're taking it seriously, like Poch said. So, yeah. 3-0. I think I'll go 3-0 again. Yeah. So, any final comments before we go?
Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
I like what I've said today on different spaces on Twitter. Our fans, we're not Arsenal. We cannot be reactionary. We're on a rebuild. We cannot be playing like City right now. But I believe if injury is is fair to us, if you have our players back by October, I think November, I think we will really be a formidable team going into Christmas. And I strongly believe that we will, if we have our players back early, we will compete strongly for the league this season. We'll compete for the league this season. And we in all the cup competitions as well. I believe what the club is doing, they're on the right path. Irrespective of how the transfer window ends on Saturday, they've done incredibly well for me. Incredibly well for me.
For sure.
Up to Chelsea. Thanks for having me, Bobby. Nick.
So don't go away yet. We're going to end with a great video. We have Bruce of Color, but when we go, Bobby, any final comments? Bobby?
Bobby, are you there?
No, I mean the transfer window is going to be the interesting one. Will they get this utility forward that Pochettino wants and needs? Who will it be? I think it's going to be, somebody that is not along the mold of what we've been doing this season, and I think it will probably be a bit of a marquee. Who that is and who is out there, I haven't got a clue, to be honest. Lots of people are talking about Marcus Edwards. I don't believe all that Smith Rowe shit and Johnson shit. We don't need that.
I don't believe that. It's all rumours, I think, Bobby.
I really want Smith Rowe at Chelsea. I like it.
But Cherky and Barcola, I'm not sure we can do, because Lyon won't lose 2 of them. And if Barcola goes to PSG, they really won't want to let go of Cherki at this time in the season, in the transfer window. Maybe that one looks, if we're that serious about him, a January kind of deal. But I don't think, and from what I've heard from Fabrizio Romano, we're not even looking at him as such. He might be on that list of 10, but we've made no approach for him. It's Barcola we've made the approach for. So I don't know. A nagging suspicion in me thinks they might bring back João Felix.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, out of all of them, I prefer Felix back. If we're gonna get anyone right now, bring Felix back. For me, that is. But otherwise, I don't think we should get another striker right now. Go with the young ones till January. But Curtis, what's your thoughts? Final thoughts?
Well, the Smith Rowe, do you know what? If you think it's fake or real, well, I do really like him. I generally like Smith Rowe. I wouldn't mind him at Chelsea.
Yeah,
I've generally
he's been mentioned. Yeah,
I've always liked him, even at Arsenal as well.
He's a good player. Yeah, but he's like Bobby said, he's a bit injury prone. That's the problem.
When people ask me like, "Oh, what's your favourite if you had a favourite player from a rival club like Arsenal, who would it be?" I'd always say Smith Rowe.
Yeah, I get your point. He's a good player, but injuries is the problem with him as well. I don't know. I don't think we're going to go for any of these players who have been mentioned. I think it's all rumours. Let's see what happens. But I could be wrong. We've got 3 days. Yeah, we're going to find out soon. We ain't got long. Like Poch said, he wants a transfer window done, finish, so everyone knows where they are. That's the thing. It'd be better for the squad. So they all know they're here. They're in the squad. Like Gallagher, he knows he ain't going nowhere. He's wanted. Players have to know. So yeah, for me, like Poch said, let's close that window and move. Get the team playing. Thanks for TCFC coming on again. As always, thanks for your support. So with that, I think, Curtis, anything else? Or you just wanted to say about Smith Rowe?
That's it, really.
Okay, so I think we set it off for tonight. We will go out with, of course, the best song in the history of football, which is only one song, and that is Blue is the Color. Let me just bring it on. This great video, it shows what Chelsea are. It really does. I know you all love this video, so let's put it on to go out. Yeah, so thanks for everyone who come on and watched us.
Thanks, Nick,
thanks to my panelists.
All right. Thanks on Friday.
Thanks for ASO, first time on the show. Great input he put in. Curtis, of course, and Bobby, as always. Who come on. Thanks a lot, chaps, and people who watched us. And like I said, let's go out. Good night. We'll be back on Friday for, the Forest game. So thanks and good night to all of you all. Bless you all. Good night.
Bridge where the rain shed and we'll welcome you. Wear your blue and see us through. Sing loud and clear till the game is done. Sing Chelsea.